What's it like to drive in a city with 6 million vehicles? Before getting into this topic, remember your support is the fuel that drives this channel. Like and subscribe if you found this helpful. Let's talk about driving in Shanghai and how foreigners can legally get driving permit.
Then a squat. There he goes. You passed. Hammer just passed.
First, just in case you are unfamiliar, our cars are left-hand drive. We drive on the right side of the road and the speedometers are in kilometers per hour. Parking brake is operated by hand. Most of them are electronic, and the foot-operated brake is almost disappeared. Insertable car keys are gone too. Even remote fobs are being replaced by sensor cards or mobile apps. Interestingly, sunroofs are practically standard and getting bigger or panoramic. Whether you like them or not, there is barely any consumer choice left. A C1 license allows you to drive both manual and automatic transmissions. But honestly, manual cars are rarely seen. Same with diesel vehicles. Even gas-powered cars now make up only half the market, not just because fuel is expensive at 7 to 8 RMB per liter, but because people prefer the fast acceleration, tech-savvy interiors, and the silent cabins of EVs. Shanghai is no exception. You will notice green license plates on electric vehicles. Tesla led the trend, but now many Chinese car brands have joined the game. They've been widely successful at home and are now expanding overseas, much like Japanese cars did decades ago. In Shanghai, electric vehicles are everywhere. In taxis, ride-hailing, apps, buses, and more. Even if you don't rent a car, you are guaranteed to experience China's EV revolution. Compared to Tesla's minimalism, Chinese EVs lean toward comfort and features. Massive SUVs, airplane seats, countless screens, and of course, controversial self-driving systems. But those systems still struggle in cities, dense with people and chaotic food delivery riders. Autonomous vehicles often freeze at crosswalks or misjudge busy roads. Human drivers might adapt. The AI hasn't figured it out yet. Take our multi-layer road network as an example. If the machine mistake a main road for a side road, it might end up driving straight into a concrete wall. Even human drivers feel confused, so I highly recommend using navigation and steering manually. As a local, even if I know the way, I can't remember the direction indicated by every lane. There are many lanes that only allow turning or going straight. Often you will reach an intersection to find the lane you need is already jammed. There are also license plate restrictions. Non-Shanghai plates are banned on certain roads during peak hours. That's why you should input your plate number into the navigation app and trust the route it gives. It works reliably in Shanghai. Now, this might sound offensive, but here is my second advice. Don't drive out of Shanghai. That's because only in Shanghai does road behavior align with international standards. Drivers yield to pedestrians, use turn signals properly, follow lane rules, and avoid honking in city areas. Sounds basic, but only in Shanghai, far more people abide by them than those who don't. Even here, there is still room for improvement, as every time on the roads, I came across someone doing something reckless, which is frustrating. If you are surprised or angry when someone cuts across a solid white line and blocks your way, take my advice. Don't drive in other parts of China. You will seriously wonder if an animal is trying to learn how to drive. Driving culture often reflects a city's level of development and civilization. That's why I made this video, to help foreign visitors understand what to expect and how to drive legally if you choose to get a temporary driving permit. Don't worry, it's not complicated. Bring your passport, visa, your driver's license, and a translation of it. Go to one of the issuing office to apply it. the translation document must come from an authorized agency, which is quite China, and the cost is on you, 100 RMB. At the office, you will fill out an application form, an address form of visitors from overseas, a medical check form, there's English support on site. The medical check form just confirms you don't suffer from conditions like dizziness. Just declaration, no physical check. There's also no test. You just watch a 30-minute traffic safety education video. The whole thing takes under an hour. You will get your permit right there. The processing fee is 10 RMB plus 30 RMB for an ID photo taken on-site. The permit is valid for 3 months to 1 year and can be renewed. However, two important rules. Number 1, you can't apply with a transit visa. Number 2, you can only drive rental cars. That means you can't drive a local friend's car or the one provided by your company, even if you have a permit. For full freedom, you would need to get a Chinese driver's license. Since China isn't part of the International Driving Permit Agreement, licenses aren't interchangeable. To be honest, I think the process could be easier, but at least it provides a legal way to rent a car. When I drove in Europe and the US, I didn't always get a local permit. I just printed my own translation. Thankfully, Chinese licenses are bilingual, but I was always nervous. What if something happened? Some US states, for example, don't accept Chinese license. Even though rental agencies gave me the car, I drove carefully, knowing I might not be legally protected in case of an accident. Some reckless tourists do cause serious problems, and that's why I believe offering a legal channel, even a test, helps filter out unqualified drivers. In Shanghai, there is the channel. We know that people who get rental cars are qualified, and the legal responsibilities are clear in case of accidents, while the process still needs to evolve, like online applications, electronic license, and the skip photo and translation steps. All of these are incompatible with China's current digitalization process. Only authorities still make people go to the site repeatedly with paper materials. If you have more questions, leave them in the comments below. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. Your encouragement keeps me going.